All right, we got another interview here on LL Media Day. Got my man Tommy Smith, Cedar, Crest. How are you doing, sir?
Great. How are you doing?
It's basketball season. How can I
Yeah, man.
complain?
How about it? It's awesome, man. Super excited.
Let's start off very basic. How was the summer for you guys? What did you do? Where did you go? And how did things kind of shake out in that regard?
Yeah, we had a good summer. We played in the Nook Summer League. We also played down in West Reading. Went to team camp at Alvernia, and we did a couple shootouts. Played in the Allentown, one of the tournaments, outdoor tournaments down in Allentown. So
Cedar Beach?
yes, yep, at Cedar Beach. It's one of our favorites. We try to go there every year. But so that was what we did. Played. I bet you we got in close to 60 games throughout the summer. So it was good.
Who do we have here today? Who did you bring?
I brought our two seniors, Nolan Groff and Javion Reyes.
Okay. What are their two roles going to be this year for the team?
Nolan is kind of a jack of all trades for us. He does a little bit of everything. He's got a great sized body, which allows him to defend bigger and some stronger defenders. Offensively can play inside and outside. And Javion is one of our guards. We're looking to him to score the ball for us this year. He's got a really good jump shot. Lefty, real sweet. So, they're going to play a big role, both of them for us this year. They're returning lettermen for us, and to go along with some of the other returners that we have in the junior class.
So it's Section 1, and you guys were the Baby Falcons last year, as I named you guys. Kind of the bullseye is on you and Hempfield, I would say. Is this a group that's kind of ready for that sort of attention and, eyeballs on you to where, everyone's going to kind of be looking at you guys?
Yeah, we'll see. I think they genuinely will embrace this role. We've talked about it a lot. Our schedule is a tough schedule. I mean, of course, Section 1 in itself is tough. And outside of Section 1, we're playing some. We got Berks Catholic, Exeter, Wilson, Lampeter, Stroudsburg. So we're playing a real, Lower Dauphin, real tough schedule outside of the section as well. So the one thing that we've talked about from the start of camp is hey, put your big boy pants on because it starts right away. And they've embraced it. We've had a real good start to camp, and we haven't had a scrimmage yet. And I know these guys are dying to get after someone else. We had that opportunity on Tuesday. But, I think they're ready for it, and, ready or not, here it comes.
I know how you guys play, and this is going to be the most important question I ask you today. The chip on the shoulder at Cedar Crest, that is a non-negotiable. Does this group have that?
They do. They absolutely do, 100%. And we're starting to see it at practice, just had some spirited practices where these kids are really starting to get after each other a little bit, and it really brings me back to a couple of years ago, when we talked about in practice sometimes that they were harder than the games, and we've really preached that to these guys and have talked to them about if they do practice hard and they compete every single possession at practice, when the lights are on, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier and it's going to be a heck of a lot more fun. So they've been buying into it, and the nice thing is, we have 3 seniors, 2 returning. We have a bunch of returning juniors, and then a bunch of sophomores who were up on the JV team last year. So even though we're still young, we got some experience, but they've been through it, with us for 2 to 3 years now. The expectations, they know what they are. And we're really starting to get out of them at practice, which has been nice.
I want to ask you another fun one. I saw you guys had the alumni game the other day.
Yeah.
For most schools, I would say that's probably like a nice little fun exhibition. But I saw some of the guys in those pictures. Did that get a little grimy, a little nasty?
The last 5 minutes, they turned it on. However, the first 5 minutes, one of my assistants looked down at me and said, "There are multiple section and league champions on this court." I can't even believe it right now, the way they were playing. But when it's game time, they strap it on a little bit and they get after it. So it's a fun event. We run it every year. Raise money for a scholarship in the name of Brandon Oblinski, who's a former player who passed in a car accident. So we give a scholarship out every year to a senior. The money we raise at that event. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun catching up with all the guys coming back too. It's one of my favorite events of the year.
Yeah. I'm good, Coach. You got anything for me?
I do not, man. Look forward to see you this season, and always good.